Welcome back to Two Wheel Trends, the channel where we talk about the hottest motorcycles on the market. Today, we've got a real gem on our hands, a bike that's set to redefine what we know about middleweight sport bikes, the 2025 Kawasaki Ninja ZX-4R. If you've been following the evolution of the Ninja series, you already know this model packs serious performance. But what sets this particular version apart? Well, get ready, because we're diving deep into the ins and outs of the ZX-4R, and believe me, you don't want to miss a second of this thought now. If you're wondering what's so special about a 400cc bike, especially with options like the ZX-6R or the ZX-10R out there, let me tell you this. The Ninja ZX-4R isn't just another entry-level bike. This machine brings in a whole new level of performance and handling that's going to make it a favorite for both experienced riders looking for something nimble and thrilling, and newcomers who want a serious machine that won't completely overwhelm them. And trust me, there's a lot more to talk about than just the engine size. We're going to break it all down for you, from its stunning design to what it's like to actually ride this beast. You'll find out exactly why this is a must-watch if you're in the market for a new sport bike, or just curious about what Kawasaki has in store for 2025. Let's start by talking about the overall exterior design of the bike. First impressions matter, especially in the world of sport bikes. Kawasaki has always nailed the aesthetics with the Ninja lineup, and this ZX-4R is no exception. The first thing that hits you when you see this bike is how aggressive it looks. The sharp, angular lines give it a fierce, mean presence on the road, even when it's just sitting still. Kawasaki's design team clearly took inspiration from the bigger bikes in the Ninja range, and that's evident in how the fairings, lights, and bodywork come together. The front of the bike immediately grabs your attention with those aggressive twin LED headlights. They're not just functional, they give the bike a striking, almost predatory look. And these lights are bright. When you're riding at night or in poor visibility, you're going to appreciate how much they light up the road. Right between the lights, there's a slim air intake, hinting at the performance lying underneath. The way Kawasaki has shaped the front fairing isn't just for looks either. It's designed to be aerodynamic, helping the bike cut through the wind at higher speeds. Moving to the side, you get a real appreciation for the sleekness of the ZX-4R. The side profile shows off that sporty, aggressive silhouette that's become a signature of the Ninja line. The fairings wrap around the bike in a way that makes it look fast even when it's standing still. It's got that crouched forward, ready to pounce stance, with a slightly raised tail section that screams performance. There's a visual flow to this bike. Everything seems to connect seamlessly, from the sharp nose to the tail. The blacked-out engine components blend in perfectly with the fairings, creating a clean, cohesive look. Kawasaki has also kept weight distribution and rider positioning in mind. The way the fairings are cut allows the rider to tuck in easily, which is crucial when you're trying to minimize drag and maximize speed. You'll notice the clean lines on the tank as well, ergonomically designed to allow for better knee grip when you're leaning into those tight corners. From the back, the bike keeps that aggressive vibe going strong. The tail section is sleek and compact, just like you'd want on a sport bike, with an integrated rear light that matches the sharp angles of the rest of the bike. It's got a short, compact rear fender, giving the bike a race-ready look right off the showroom floor. And if you're into aftermarket mods, that rear setup is perfect for customizing with a tidy tail kit. Now, let's get to the heart of the matter, the engine. The 2025 Ninja ZX-4R is powered by a 399cc inline-four engine. And I know what you're thinking, 400cc doesn't sound like a lot. But trust me, this isn't your typical 400cc bike. This engine revs high to up to 15,000 rpm and delivers a punch that will surprise you. Kawasaki's engineers have tuned it to provide power across a wide RPM range, meaning you get a nice blend of performance whether you're cruising at lower speeds or really pushing it on the track. What's really special about this engine is how smooth it is. Inline-fours are known for their refined power delivery, and Kawasaki has perfected that here. There's none of that jerkiness you might feel with a twin or a single-cylinder engine. Instead, you get the smooth, predictable power band that makes it easy to control in all sorts of riding conditions. Whether you're zipping through city streets or hitting the twisties on a back road, this engine feels responsive and eager. It's not overwhelming, but it's not underpowered either. In fact, for a 400cc bike, the ZX-4R pulls impressively hard once you get past that 8,000 RPM mark. That's when the engine really comes alive, and you can feel the bike's racing DNA kick in. Kawasaki has paired this engine with a 6-speed gearbox that shifts effortlessly. The gear ratios are well spaced, allowing you to make the most of the engine's power whether you're in low-speed traffic or opening it up on a straightaway. The clutch action is smooth too, with Kawasaki's assist and slipper clutch system making downshifts easy and preventing any rear wheel lockup when you're coming into corners hard. When it comes to performance, handling is where the ZX-4R really shines. Kawasaki has engineered the chassis to be light and nimble, which is crucial for a bike in this segment. The frame is a steel trellis design, which not only keeps the weight down but also helps with rigidity, giving the bike a stable and planted feel, even at higher speeds. It's designed to inspire confidence, especially when you're leaning into tight corners or weaving through traffic. And let's talk about the suspension, because that's another area where Kawasaki hasn't skimped. The ZX-4R comes with Showa SFFBP forks up front and a horizontal back-linked rear suspension, both of which are fully adjustable. This allows you to dial in the suspension to your liking, whether you prefer a firmer setup for the track or a more cushioned ride for everyday commuting. The suspension does an excellent job of soaking up bumps and imperfections in the road while still offering the responsiveness you need for spirited riding. The brakes are just as impressive. You've got dual 290mm front discs paired with 4-piston calipers, and a single 220mm disc at the rear. That setup provides plenty of stopping power, and the ABS system is tuned well enough that it doesn't interfere with your ride unless absolutely necessary. Braking feels progressive and controlled, giving you the confidence to push the bike a little harder, knowing that you've got the stopping power to back it up. When it comes to the riding experience, the ZX-4R offers a surprisingly comfortable position for a sport bike. You're slightly leaned forward, but not so much that it feels punishing on longer rides. The seat is narrow but supportive, and Kawasaki has positioned the foot pegs in a way that strikes a nice balance between aggressive and comfortable. If you're used to super sports, you'll find the riding position here to be a little more forgiving, but still sporty enough to feel connected to the bike. One thing that really stands out on this bike is the technology Kawasaki has packed in. You get a full-color TFT display that's not only easy to read but also customizable. It shows everything from your speed and RPM to fuel consumption and gear position. There's even a track mode that gives you lap times and other performance data, which is a nice touch for those planning to take this bike to the track. Kawasaki's KTRC traction control system comes standard, and you also get power modes and a quick shifter, which are features you'd typically expect on bigger, more expensive bikes. Now, let's talk pricing. The 2025 Kawasaki Ninja ZX-4R starts at around $8,500, which is an incredible value considering the level of performance and technology you're getting. Sure, it's more expensive than your typical 400cc bike, but when you look at what this bike can do, how it handles, the power delivery, the tech features, it's clear that you're getting a lot for your money. It's not just a bike for beginners. This is a machine that more experienced riders will appreciate for its lightweight, nimble feel, and high-revving engine. So, is the 2025 Kawasaki Ninja ZX-4R the right bike for you? Well, if you're looking for a middleweight sport bike that delivers serious performance without the intimidating power of a leader bike, then absolutely. It's a machine that punches way above its weight class, offering a thrilling ride whether you're commuting, hitting the back roads, or even heading to the track. The ZX-4R proves that you don't need a massive engine to have fun, and Kawasaki has nailed the balance between performance, handling, and everyday usability. Thanks for sticking with us through this deep dive into the 2025 Kawasaki Ninja ZX-4R. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe to Two Wheel Trends for more in-depth reviews, and let us know in the comments what you